wanna know, I'm full of self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey, everybody. What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Smash that like button as soon as you get in. How was Peetz's trivia night? I actually didn't watch. Typically, I'm not keen on watching his trivia streams because they're not. It's hard to react to such things because you have call and answer happening. So when you have call and answer happening, it's extremely hard to figure out, to interact, to do anything with that. So, hey, Jack T, Mary, how you doing? We got a fish by another name. We got Ash, Tudor Times, what's up? Mouse Toes, what's going on? Poo Poo, what's up? All right, we got Rebecca Jones still trying to push that Breezy and I were engaged at one point. That's just bullshit. People like to say a lot of things. It's incredible how somebody can say something once again and then another person repeats it, then takes it as fact. It's also incredible how people just make up whatever and just act like it's the truth without no facts to back it up. But you know what? We're gonna move on. Hey, if you want to join this panel, I'll give you the invite link. All you gotta do is message me on Instagram or Twitter. That's all you gotta do. So message me Instagram or Twitter, give you the invite link, and we can go from there because there's lots to talk about. So one of the things that we talked about in the last stream was this. Hey, Melodic. The idea that why was the car at the zoo in front of them? Why was the license plate blurred out? And then I think we figured it out because it seems logical that it's probably a family member, which kind of makes sense. You're gonna go places, might as well, hey, bring your family member along, or your family member is bringing you along. So it also makes sense that if you're all leaving at the same time and you're in different cars, that they're either behind you, like directly behind you, or you're directly behind them. So that totally makes sense that the person or persons that was with him whenever they were going out to eat, like he says, a friend, but I think that friend is more like a family member. Like we saw in the reflection on the spoon when they had that private booth. The zoo, I'm sure she's doing videos of the zoo because you could just edit out the family members. Yeah, exactly. You just go all together. Yeah, I thought what Vouchin said was actually pretty right. Yeah, Peetz is doing incredibly better. He's doing well, way, way better than what I'd expected because I thought Peetz would have a failure to thrive. But instead, Peetz is actually thriving really well in terms of his circumstances. I just wish he had done better by actually trying to rent out the room because it's practically November 30th right now, so it's the end of the month. So is the rent going to be paid? I don't know. I guess yeah, Pete survived the meatloaf. I'm not sure if he had the shits, but he survived the meatloaf. So overall, what can I say? Hey, he's doing his thing, and I just wish him the best. What else can I say about this situation? Hopefully, he doesn't let Chantel come back in his life and disrupt his progress with things because that happens with people. I've seen it happen when both some two people are at rehab. One person's destructive, so the other person gets pulled back into destructive behaviors. You don't want that to happen to you. Like it can be difficult, it can be hard, it can be a lot of things. So hopefully he keeps thriving rather than having a failure to thrive. He is never going to turn on Chantel and rent the room. Yeah, that's another thing. I think fear has a part to do with it because you're familiar with the person, and to remove that person out of your life when you're extremely familiar with them is actually pretty hard. So that idea right there is going to be very difficult for him based on what I've seen. Where it's not like an everyday person would be able to get rid of somebody who's rather toxic, right? But when you have somebody like Pete's that has known and depended on and provided for Chantel, and he's known Chantel for decades of his life, it's actually very hard to get that person out of your life. Maybe his mom can be his roommate. I don't think his mom would suit well being in Orleans, Ottawa area when they don't have a car. Like that community can be considered isolated if there's an emergency and you need to go to the hospital, then you probably have to like take a taxi or an Uber or a Lyft. I don't think his mom would fare well. Maybe for a limited amount of time, but for an extended amount of time, I don't think that would be a good idea. She was in assisted living, but she got placed in like 55 and older, I believe, was what was done with her. Yeah. So overall, okay. All right. We got Jack. Jack T wants to join. Okay, Jack. Let me give you the invite link, and you can come up. We can talk about things. Here you go, Jack. I've sent you the link. Sorry, I didn't see that message until now. All right. So I think he loves the kind of love that takes hold of you and possesses you, not letting you go no matter how hard you try, coupled with the insane loyalty that he has for her. He won't ever walk away. Right. Isn't that something? All right, while we wait for Jack, if you don't mind, once again, smash that like button. If you want to come up, send me a message on Twitter and or Instagram, and I will definitely add you to the panel. Can I even say dais? Dais, however you want to pronounce it. Even though there isn't a table, but there is a virtual table. We'll make it a real dais. The kind of love she has for Nader, I think it's more like obsession. Extreme obsessive behavior tendencies can lead a person to do anything and everything, is what I will say. But yeah, while we wait, everything's making sense. What she was sitting down on looks like a futon to me. So that couch, it's a futon, isn't it? So a lot of people are saying, hey, that's where she sleeps, and that's kind of making a lot of sense right now. I'm not saying it's true, I'm just saying it kind of makes a lot of sense right now. So we shall see what happens in time. I think more and more things are happening and things are coming out. So we shall see. Other than that, hey, where's Salabine? He's in the chat, but he's not. He's not in front of the camera, and we know he's not camera shy. It totally did look like a futon, especially when the other angle was on it. I'm like, okay, makes a whole lot of sense now. Yeah, futons aren't bad. There's lots of people who've used their couch as their bed as well, just because they can. You get used to it, especially if you're a student and you're on a budget and you don't have much. So she's sleeping on the futon while he's on the bed. It's possible, yeah, highly possible. Yeah, a lot of futons will hurt a lot of people's backs. But hey, all right. So all she is doing is just showing that her marriage is so fake, and she letting you know that the only man for her is Nada. Yeah, especially what happened Friday. Yeah. All right. If anybody is aware, well, I guess DLF did remove that video that he had. He's trying to trick me with a video with a literally a single frame that he had. I would have been trapped though. Not gonna lie. If I think it was BM or was it MB, I forgot what their initials are. Didn't tell me. I probably would have reviewed the video and been caught with a single frame twice of what was a lady boy on my channel. Wow, he's going to such lengths these days. That DLF. So, do you believe that she's actually married, or do you think this is like a sham marriage? I fell asleep standing up in a bus one time. Really? Well, I guess it's possible if you're holding on. You can sleep sitting up. I see. Hey, it's possible. That's what I'll say. Highly possible. I had a uncle that used to sleep with his hand, one of his hands up, and it was for a specific purpose, he said. Everyone's saying it's a sham. Okay. All right. So, yeah, my uncle would sleep, but he learned to sleep with his one of his hands up because he was robbed before in his home. Somebody broke in while he was sleeping and he got robbed. So he's learned to sleep with a hand up so that he's able to maneuver better, he said. I mean, okay. Well, he actually did learn how to sleep with one of his hands up. Money is involved. Who knows if it's a real marriage? Exactly. Money is involved. Who knows what people will do? Is what I will say. When money is involved, people can act funny. People can do things. He was always vigilant. Yeah. I think it's one of those casual marriage things they do there. Yeah, we've talked about that. Where like Sunni versus Shia marriages, and which one has the well, Sunni versus Shia religions, and which one has temporary the temporary marriage. And it's believed that he is Sunni and not Shia, because typically most people, I believe, would be Sunni from where he's from. So the Nikamutas are not a thing for him. But hey, smash that like button. Sup, Beaker? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. How long will it take for Salah to be allowed to live in Canada? It's gonna take a while because she has to get her taxes cleared up, she has to get her bankruptcy discharged, and she has to be in good standing to be able to take on and sponsor somebody, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're sponsoring them. You're saying that you have the ability to take care of them so that they won't be a burden to the government and the rest of society when they come here. And if she's not able to take care of him, once she signed off on that, then she has to pay for everything back. Jack said something. Okay. I'm trying to access the StreamYards, but it's like saying I need to do my own stream, but I don't know if you activated it yet, Monty. Oh, you know what? Let me send you the link again. Okay. Did I send you the wrong one? You know what? My bad. I did send you the wrong one. Here we go. Sorry about that. Here's the actual link. My bad. I'm multitasking and sometimes I'm giving you the wrong link. Okay, for some reason that was the wrong link. I wonder why. Chantel's a flake? Yeah. She has to pay taxes yearly, just not once. Hope she knows that. Exactly. So we got Natter streaming still. I'm not sure exactly what he's been streaming about because I just have so many hours in a day where I can do things. So he's talking all sorts of stuff. That guy is a major liar with so many things, but still people believe him. I haven't seen him live. He's probably gonna be live super late at night or whatever. I don't know. But imagine somebody lies, and people still just believe anything and everything that comes out of his mouth. It's like incredible. Don't you have days of 48 hours? I wish I had 48-hour days. I already do way too much. Much less, you know, stuff with Natter doing 3 hour streams. But I still can't believe people would believe what comes out of Natter's mouth. Like, why would you believe things that comes out of a guy's mouth when you know he lies about a lot of things? When you knew he lied about having a warrant out on him, then it was found out in October he had a warrant out. He lies about so many things over and over and over. He lies about people, but yet whatever comes out of his mouth, people believe him. And that's one of the things with community. Like, still, people just believe what somebody else says without any facts or whatever. Sometimes you gotta do your own research. You gotta not follow the mold, and you gotta, you know, figure out what the facts are rather than what somebody else is telling you. What's gonna rock is when she forgets in the second year to file, and there is Salah deportation arc. Yikes! Peetz might have let it slip. I'm sure Peetz knows some things. Didi mock Chantel and being famous, but yet that's all they talk about, and the only reason people watch them. Yeah, people watch them for the tea. But how do you know the tea is actual factual? You don't. Oh, Martha dear, come on. Are Canadian immigration laws similar? Depends what you mean by similar. Sure. Yeah, you could say similar. Nader showed receipts. Yeah, but what did he say when he was showing such receipts? And why would you believe what he's saying when he's showing receipts? And he's showing stuff from September. And why would you believe I would have any interaction with that guy unless it's necessary? And I even said in September that I've spoken to a lawyer, and that lawyer isn't the lawyer for Troll Detective. So why would people just believe anything and everything that they hear rather than from the source? Martha, Monty, can I see Martha? Never seen her before. I remember those um, those voice recordings I showed stating that that lawyer doesn't know who TD is. Well, what do you think a lawyer is going to do when you're using their information in a fraudulent manner? Do you think they're going to be okay with that? Or do you think they are going to actually take recourse? This is the reason why you don't file false information on a legal form, because there's many lawyers out there that are not going to like that, and they're going to have a problem with you, and they're going to go about it through legal means. So it's still happening in the background as we speak. I can't really say much about it because, like I've said, this isn't YouTube stuff. This is real life. Didn't you do a PO box for your illegal form? What law is there that I can't use a PO box that I own? There isn't one. Yeah, let's keep you moving. You'll be Pete's roommate, treat him like a princess? Sure, Sasha. Yeah, Nader is a con artist. Like, it's just incredibly idiotic. But I've come to know and be accustomed that this community just makes shit up. People just make shit up all the time. And then I look at it, I'm like, is there actually any proof to this? To what they're actually saying? Does it even make any sense? Then I just move on with my life. You haven't gotten a new link? I just sent it to you. I sent you the link. All right. Let me send it to you again. All right. Doing it right now. All right. Sent again. Shannon FLH. Could be a waste of money. But hey, if you want to come up, anybody else wants to come up and talk about things, come up and talk about things. There's a lot to talk about. Maybe I should play the scene of the blurred license plate. But here we go. We're going to do this. So let me go to Salah and Chantal. We're gonna play it. But did you see this coming, Thursday Lane? I don't think so. All right, here we go. So it's all videos. Let's go back. Let's go back to the Kuwait Zoo, and let me do this. I'll go here. I'll do this, and then I'm gonna share my screen, and then we're gonna do it. Uh-oh. No, Thursday Lane. Later, Thursday Lane. I think Peetz needs to clean the house while she's gone. That would be nice if somebody cleans the house while she's gone. Has Chantel put up any videos in the last few days? No, but she was just on live stream a few hours ago. All right, let me share my screen. We're gonna go over this one section here because I think this is very important because this is kind of piecing a lot of things together. So remember this section here by the end of her zoo.
Going home in the rain in the tunnel.
And then we couldn't for the life of us know why she blurred this section out, but no other section, no other car's license plates got blurred out. Yeah, she's put videos on the couples channel. It's all videos on the couples channel, actually. No live streams, which makes me think that whenever they go out, they're actually going out with other members of his family, which totally makes a lot of sense. So let's go forward.
Ooh. Don't be scared, guys.
Right there. Why was that blurred? So let's see that again. So there seems that somebody's family member has a blue vehicle. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a Ford to me, but I could be wrong. Kind of looks like a Ford. All right, let's see that again.
Home in the rain in the tunnel.
There's an actual couples channel.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's called Salah and Chantel.
Don't be scared, guys.
For sure, the pretty eyes. For sure. This is YouTube, after all. Yeah, that's definitely his family. Because then why would you blur that out and no other car was blurred? Because if you look ahead of them, the other car's plates weren't blurred. And why would you blur out a stranger's plates? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So yeah, it seems like it's a family member, that is. All right, still waiting on Jack. If Jack, you want to come up still, come up anytime. Other than that, what other things did we see that makes it seem as if it is a family member? The constant deliveries of food also makes it seem as if it's a family member. The camping makes it seem as if he was camping with family and whatnot. But just saying these things. But yeah, should we take a look at? Yes, let's take a look at this video. This live stream, the last one. Like even looking at the couch here.
See on the inside here?
Let's not even bother with the audio. Let me do this. Because even looking at the couch, it's a futon. So there you go. So no wonder the setup kept on changing. Because look at it. Now we're seeing visually more and more what's happening, and we're putting two and two things together. Just paid actors, yeah, right. I wish she would link in her YouTube profile. Yeah, I wish so as well. I don't know why she didn't. Maybe there's a reason for that. It's all good. Take your time, Jack T. This futon seems newer than what was there before. No, it seems like it's the same old. It's just that I think it just keeps getting rearranged. It doesn't seem different to me. what do you guys think? Does it seem different to you? It doesn't seem different to me. Jamie C says there are actors. How many of the family plan to come to Canada? Good question. Hey, Jamie. I have no idea how many plan to come to Canada, but wouldn't it be like one at a time? You would do one by one if that's the route they want to go. Can you guys hear Martha? She is purring away. Ash says, I think Salah is getting the money from the couples channel. That's the deal. I think there's always some sort of deal being worked out with Foodie. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I actually thought about that. I'm like, I wonder who gets the monies from the couples channel. Because maybe that's a way to entice him. Like, hey, what you got to do is couple with me, make it seem as if we're married couples, and then all we got to do is have a couples channel, and then you can get the monies from that. That makes a lot of sense to me. Polly says those floor fold-out futons are quite popular in Japan for small apartments. They're cheap and not very comfortable at all. I see. Thanks for the input, Polly. Appreciate it. All right, we got Jack T. You there, Jack? All right, I'm gonna... while we wait, give me a second here. Give me a second. All right, so think about this. So what is the end game? What is the end game going to look like? Hey, small lady, welcome. What will the end game of all of this look like to you? For him to be in Canada? For him to actually be with her? Is that her end game? Because when you think about it, if she had stayed at home and did live streams ever since the 2nd, 3rd of October and just kept on doing her thing, she would have made a lot more money than what she's made now. So for her to sacrifice that much, is it a sacrifice though? How does she feel about this? Was this a change in her lifestyle, in her life? Tawanda says Chantal is completely in on the scam to bring Salah and fam to Canada. He's not rich, yet she doesn't clean or cook. His family does. Okay. Jamie C says, I don't think they will be together in Canada. Pretty Eyes says, one of these days I'm going to have the football balls to join the panel. Hey, anytime. Pretty Eyes, anytime. Mary, when you steal the honey... Hey. Thursday Lane, really? Mary, when you steal the honey from that bee, you have to deal with the whole hive? Okay, we're dealing with it. Thursday Lane. There you go. That's how we deal with the hive. Okay? We're like the Borg. She's not genuine about her changing. Yes, true. Hey, once again, if you want to join the panel, send me a message on Twitter or Instagram. And then you can come on up and we can talk about things. A scammer doing a scammer? Well, isn't that like layered? A scammer is doing a scammer while also doing a scammer. So scammer versus scammer. While one scammer wants to be done by another scammer. Multi-layered. Double entendre. Polly says he's doing it for money and or citizenship. She's doing it for content to prove everyone wrong, plus the fact that she's totally financially incompetent. Yeah, I was thinking that she was doing this to prove that she can get a guy and that a guy that is attractive will marry her. I was thinking just that. To really boil it down, I was thinking there's a purpose to this. I think he's doing it for cash, citizenship, and she benefits because then she can say, "Hey, listen, I got a 6 foot, almost 6'3" hubby that loves and adores me, that is attractive. What do you have?" Salah is okay. I mean, he's no GQ. Well, eye is the beauty's in the eye of the beholder, as they say. Scammer upon another scammer for sure. Well, one scammer will be in pain if another one gets on top and on top of the other. What? Thursday Lane's like the war has begun and I'm gonna gain a little board and a trophy after right now. Really? Listen, go eat your Wheaties, Thursday Lane. You need to eat your Wheaties. You need to stop. Eat your Wheaties. You need to relax. Take deep breaths. Breathe with me. Breathe right now. This isn't Peetz, okay? I'm not gonna blow a gasket. Ash says he won't be winning any Oscar with his deadpan voice. Hey, deadpan is in, okay? Sometimes deadpan is good, but maybe not this time. Maybe some other time. Thursday needs to go touch some grass, yeah. Thursday, please touch some grass. Hey, do we have Mouse Toes in here? Hey, Mouse Toes. I guess you're listening. Thanks for, joining the panel and being wonderful and informative. What should we do? Was any one of these on a Friday? Let me see. 5 days ago. Not that one. Not that one. 8 days ago. So what is up with him not going to Juma? It's required. Yeah, he's constantly not going to Juma on Fridays because we've heard the calls for people to come and pray, but he's never showing up. He just like drives along whenever there's call to prayer every single time. So I guess he's really not practicing at all. Salah needs some acting classes. He does. He really does need some acting classes. He doesn't even wear those dress things the other men wear. Yeah. Do we know if he's Muslim? Well, yeah. Didn't he say he was? He said so. Thanksgiving one where he wasn't home at like 2 a.m. Oh, yeah. Right. It seems like they're really late night people, doesn't it? Like typically, I wouldn't expect somebody to be up so late, like 1, 2 a.m. But both of them, we've seen them up really late. What does Salah do for work? From what I recall, he was doing. You know what? That's maybe what we should do. Maybe we should look at these Julie ones. Yeah, let's maybe look at this Julie stuff. All right, so let me take a look at what Julie had before. Let me see. It was the shorts. The shorts is the ones I need to take a look at. So give me a second here. I'm trying to find a specific one. It was the one that had his and what I can say about this, as soon as it was on anybody's page, it got immediately put down. I mean, like it doesn't work at PUBG Mobile. I think it was like ECM or something like that. He's a tourist guide? Do you think so? A lot of people have been saying that. Like, yeah. Oh, it was STC Kuwait. STC Kuwait is what was on the page before. He does seem like a tour guide. Let me Google something. Local private tour guides. Huh. All right. One moment. Okay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting you guys say that. If people think he's a tour guide, why hasn't anybody, looked? Hey, Miranda H, what's up? Welcome. Hey, if you're just coming in, smash that like button. Smash that like button. I think that was Thursday Lane just now in the back. Thursday Lane. Stop it. Marie says Salah is a grifter that will break Foodie's heart. Mm-hmm. Melodic Mindgasm says STC Kuwait Telecom Company. Exactly. Working for a phone company. All right, we're gonna keep waiting. Jamie C says maybe I shouldn't have said he was cute. Chantel might come after me. Would you guys protect me? Of course we would. Anytime. Polly says if he's a tour guide, he's a pretty one at best. No explanations, not very interesting, and doesn't really do any real tours. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wait a second. I'm gonna look at some more things. I'm looking at certain things right here. Uh, nope, 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 nope. I'm looking. I'm looking. All right. So, okay. You know what? Let me put this on the other screen while I look. I'm gonna triple task now. Oh, is it pretty shitty? Tour guide? Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Polly. All right, I'm gonna look at certain things right now that I didn't really think of looking beforehand. But it seems that there are a lot of tour guides for Kuwait. Like a lot. I mean, based on what she's shown me, it makes me feel like, hey, I wanna I totally wanna visit Kuwait now. Don't you feel like that with what she's shown us? I mean, it's beautiful. It's an amazing city. No, you don't think so? I think so. I think Kuwait City is amazing and beautiful. I would totally wanna visit for sure, 100%. I'm gonna put it on my to-do list. Of course, that's what I would do. Maybe Dubai. Okay, maybe how about Qatar? Is Qatar really good to go to? Dubai, Qatar, yeah. All right, Jack, we got you, Jack, in the background. Let me add you right now. Turn off your cam and we get started. Yeah, Jack is there. I see him. All right, Jack, turn off your cam and I'll put you on. Okay. Hey, Jack, what's up? Can you hear me? All right, we're gonna wait for Jack. You would go to the UAE. All right, nice. Hearts in the chat for Jack. I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. Maybe Jack's connection's a little bit bad, but hey, we're gonna keep going. Thank you so much, Miranda H. Thank you, Ash. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm curious now. Like I've said, there are a ton of tour guides from all over. Wow.
Okay.
Hey, what's
So
up? Okay, we can hear you now. Can you hear us? You there? Hey, Jack, you there? Okay, we're gonna wait for Jack. Seems there might be some connectivity issues. All right. Um, I'm gonna keep going. Other than that, well, hey, what I can say is, what is happening right now for today, the end of the month, come tomorrow, as well as Thursday is going to be critical.
Uh,
Hey, Jack, welcome back.
you might need, man.
Yeah, we can hear you. All right, if you need to reset things, then sure. But I think a critical point in time right now is today because it's after 12 right now for me. Another critical point in time would be the 1st of December, maybe even Friday the 2nd, because then we're really gonna figure out what's happening or what's gonna happen in terms of the rent. So if you see Pete's come on, pissed off, agitated, irritated, we're probably gonna know why, because something's going on. All right, we're gonna wait on Jack. Monty, I have a question. Sure, Melodic. What's your question? Shoot, ask me anything. Okay. All right, Jack is back. All right. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Okay. Yeah, I was having some trouble, but I think it might be partly my internet too, because I just have my phone. But
you. Yeah, no worries. We can hear you now.
oh, that's good. I can hear you too.
All right, so what did you want to talk about? Just the whole situation with Salah and Foodie?
Yeah, it's just you were asking. I guess I think that maybe she was just in love and um, just wanted to go over there just to try it. And I think, like you said, you're asking what you thought she wanted everything to turn out as.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking she went over there maybe for love and was planning on bringing him back, but I think he was really just wanting to scam, like maybe bring his whole family, to Canada. But I think she's she seems kind of nervous now or something. Like it didn't really turn out like she thought it would. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like it didn't actually turn out anywhere near she thought it would.
yeah, I think she thought she was just gonna go get him and come home. And I think it's a lot more complicated, and we just don't know. Like he probably is, all kinds of family over there that he wants to bring with him or something, or wives, or
Yeah. I mean, what can I even say? Like, you know what? To some people, that kind of seems strange. You think when people might think they could just get up and leave, but some people do think like that, where they just feel that they could just take off and leave and go somewhere where you just can't. You gotta have your ducks in a row and whatnot.
Yeah, for me to do something like that, I have to have like massive amounts of money I could fall back on. Like
Hmm.
she like went over there on a limb, and
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
did. It was just so fast, just right away.
I You kept asking if you thought that she was really going to go. I kept saying no, but I don't know her like nearly as well as y'all do. But everybody else was saying no, she's not going to go. So I was like, probably not, because that's not something I would do. Just
Yeah, I could never do that. Some people might say it's bravery, but I think it's foolhardiness. I could never just get up and go and put my trust, my literal life in the hands of somebody else. That's just way too much. That's not something I could ever do. Because that's literally what she did. She put her life in the hands of this guy who could have done anything to her at any point in time.
it could have ended up really bad for her. But
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
She could have ended up anywhere and, in a lot of trouble.
yeah, I mean, I guess she still could disappear, but it'd be hard. But it's it's still possible, but I hope not.
Yeah.
It's
Somebody had asked me if is it easier to for him to come to Canada okay, or okay, here's the question. I think I found it. Would it take more for her to move to Kuwait or him to Canada? I would say it would take more for him to move to Canada because his move to Canada would either be totally on him going through a long process, or it would be for her to sponsor him, which is also a long process.
with all of her financial problems, like, well, she said that it's been almost long enough to where her bankruptcies are gonna clear up. But I don't know. I'm not sure as much about Canada law as I am about the U.S. It's a lot longer in the U.S. for bankruptcies.
I think that she
From
it's
what I've
it
heard, I've never gone through it, but
yeah, me neither. I'm actually surprised that she's actually gone through two because we only heard of one. So I wonder what else do we not know about Foodie that, well, I guess he's trying to keep things private. It's kind of different once people know and find out you've gone through two bankruptcies at such a young age. And that, I think, like I've said, after the third one, they typically try to not do anymore because if you've done three bankruptcies and you haven't learned your lesson, then that's a problem.
it is like I didn't even know you could do two. Like, and I
Yeah, well, effectively, you can do as much as you want, but typically, from what my readings, the courts don't like you to do more than three, because unless you have a really good lawyer and a really good reasoning for why you've now come into a situation for the fourth time, the same bankruptcy situation for the fourth time, that you gotta have some sort of like incredible sound reasoning for that to happen. And she's already at two.
yeah, it's just a complete mismanagement of money. It seems like with the way she spends, like
Yeah.
all the she keeps jumping from man to man. It seems like, and just
Hmm.
she thinks she can buy people like men, I guess, buy love, and which I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, she should know by now. She's got to, you know, she needs to work on herself and
Hmm.
get to where she finds somebody that she can be with, and we know Salah doesn't. I don't think he cares about her. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, I think he's feeding her right now. She's trying to get out of Canada. But she's talking about she got a kilo of those, whatever pastry that was. And she thinks that he cares because of that, but I don't know.
Right?
It's just kind of sad, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
She's addicted to buying things, diamond and things. You remember my song, Jack? You know what? I need to remake that song because, man, it was bad. I think if I actually had a good production setup or something like that rather than like a blue snowball mic, that song would have been popping. Deb R says, "Hi, Monty. I chat family made alive. Welcome, Deb R." But yeah, Jack, I totally am agreeing with what you're saying that this is a whirlwind affair right now.
Yeah, it's
And she has a lot of addictions to like just buying stuff rather than just saving.
yeah. She just can't. A lot of aspects of her life, she just
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have that much self control, and like you said, with her doing the wheelchairs, like the all the um, you know stuff she needs to like survive. It seems like that
Yeah.
doesn't really need it, but she wants to spend her money on that.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right. So, in terms of her bankruptcy stuff, uh, s- if you taxes in the states have to be a few years old before you can file bankruptcy on them, they can't be current. I wonder if you can get rid of your current taxes, or do they have to be a few years old in Canada? What I do know is that you can uh, discharge those types of debts, like fines and other things in Canada. That I do know.
oh yeah, you can settle in the states too. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
settle for whatever you come to an agreement to. You like go to court, and I don't know,
Yeah,
go to court, but
a lot of people do that as well. They'll settle their debts because people's debts get bought. Sometimes your debts can be bought several fold. Not a lot of people know that, but once your debt goes to collections, collections will try to collect, and then after a while, somebody might buy your debt, and then after that, somebody else might buy your debt for pennies on the dollar, and then after a while, you start seeing things coming in that they'll settle for this amount, etc., etc., etc. That's because your debt was bought. So there's many things that people just don't know, and like I say, in this world, knowledge is power. There's a lot of things I probably don't know that I wish I would know, but I'll probably know in a few years that could have helped me now.
oh, I know it's always good to keep learning. And it seems like you're that kind of person that's playing chess. You know,
Yeah.
like you like to have a strategy, which is always good,
Mm-hmm.
and just like keep learning, and especially like you seem really interested in crypto, and it's interesting, and like um, yeah, there's always stuff to learn about financial like things. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always interesting to learn. Like I said, knowledge is power. Yancy's Funkos. What did you miss? Not much. We're just piecing together things that we've learned over a period of practically a month when it comes to Chantel and what's happening in her life. And wishing the best for Pete. Like if Chantel does go home, I think Pete will go back to the same old, staying in his room while she has full reign of the entire place. A lot of people are wishing him the best, sending him positivity and stuff. But we shall see. We shall see what happens with everything.
yeah, Pete seems like he's doing a lot better. he got that money coming in. He's not as stressed. Um, he just seems like I've seen him smile a lot more.
Mhm.
But today he was talking about on stream, like he went to go change a shirt, and
Yeah.
I was watching for a little bit, and he said people were trying to get him to, take his shirt off and change in front of the cam. And he said he'd do it for $500 super chat. But
Oh.
yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was kind of wondering what your price is, Monty.
Oh yeah. What, to take off my shirt?
Yeah.
I got a price. Everybody has a price, Jack. My price is when it's just really, really, really hot. I just take it off. So summertime.
Yeah, that's the best time.
Oh boy, that's
Uh,
funny.
yeah, we were trying to like get him to go down though, because it'd be funny to see that, but
Go down on
on
what
the
exactly?
on the price.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn, you guys are. Every time I hear "Go Down," it reminds me of that song. You remember that song that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, get your woman on the floor, gotta get up, get down. Remember that song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that song got banned by my principal because what people used to do was we would have these dances. I forgot how often they were, maybe once a month. Yeah, and you would be able to get out of the class if you said that you were going to the dance, right? I don't know, it's kind of weird, but and I remember what would happen is like the girls would be on one side of one wall and the guys would be on another, and then whoever was brave enough to go over to where the girls are and ask them to dance, and you would either get like publicly shamed and shut down in front of everybody. And you know how when kids are kids
Oh yeah.
and they'll clown you like super hard
Yeah.
because you got shut down publicly. So the shaming was like a real deciding factor. But I remember for some reason the DJ started playing the song like 1, 2, 3, 4, get your on the floor, gotta get up, get down, and the principal's like, "What is this?" The song by Coolio, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, "What is this? Get your what on the floor? Get your what on the floor? This song is banned."
Oh my god.
And I was there and I died. I so died. It was like the one of the defining moments in my life of, just remembering funny things, funny events that have happened. What's up, Sunny Bizzle? Good morning. But yes, Coolio wasn't very liked by my principal. But that's when Coolio was big back in like the 90s.
Oh, I know. Coolio was huge in that Dangerous Minds.
Yes, yes, after that movie.
The whole soundtrack was good. Um, I'm trying to think of the other song that was on there that was like huge, other than Gangster's Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I can't think of it right now, but
Well, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. That was huge. Rest
oh,
in peace, by the way, Coolio.
I know. Yeah, he like just died not too long.
Yes.
Sad.
Mm-hmm. There was also Fantastic Voyage and See You When You Get There. It Takes a Thief, maybe My Soul. Those were like his top songs.
Oh yeah, I think he was trying to make. Was he trying to make a comeback when he died, or?
I think at his age, how old was he? He was like 59. I guess every artist is really trying to make a comeback, but who really makes comebacks? Like you can't make comebacks when you're in hip hop unless you're like a full-fledged OG. Like Coolio is like an OG in the sense where he'll always have a base of fans, but real like guys who are like really in the game that can come back anytime will be guys like Dr. Dre
Uh,
and Eminem, and like Drake now can come back anytime and still be good. um who else? Nas, guys like that, no matter what they do, they could take 10, 20 years off, they can come back and act as like nothing happened, like they took no time off, because there's always going to be a huge fan base. Yeah, exactly. A fish like Nas, Andre 3000, yes, of course, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, like guys like that can come back anytime. Other guys, not really, because rap, you don't have loyalty like you do in like rock or any other genre, where you could take a year off. Like you taking a year off in hip hop will kill your career. That's why they say jail is a career killer when it comes to hip hop, because you need the momentum to always keep rolling.
yeah, it's like Nelly went to jail. I haven't even heard anything about him since he went to jail, or I don't know what happened to him, but
Nelly the rapper?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, he went to jail for math. Had
Oh,
had a bunch on a bus or something like that, and
okay.
I don't
Craps.
know. Yeah, I don't know how much time he got, but
That sucks. Okay, yeah. LL Cool J can come back anytime. That's another staple.
oh yeah,
Because when you say Nelly, there's some ambiguity, because there's Nelly the rapper, then there's Nelly Furtado.
oh
Because remember, I'm from Canada. Nelly Furtado is a Portuguese Canadian singer songwriter. So when you say
oh.
Nelly, you really gotta tell me which one you're talking about.
I didn't think about that, Nelly.
Yeah, because there's two Nellies out there. What's the 411 on this death out? The 411 is she might come home at any time, anytime. But what it seems to happen is that Salah has been taking her out to outings with his family members. That's what it seems like. I think that's the news on the streets these days. Is that she's been taken out whenever Salah goes out, and I think that car is a family member's car. It's not really his car. But hey, if she's okay with that, she's okay with that. If that's her thing that she wants to do, that's her thing that she wants to do. I just hope that she'll give Peetz the time and opportunity to grow, even if she does come home. Hopefully she won't stifle his growth. Like let the guy still cook meals, give him time to, get out of his room and do what he needs to do with his life, rather than, trample on his progress. And brush her cats. That's what I want her to do.
I know she need to take care of those cats.
Yeah, exactly. She does. And like the passive aggressiveness of it all is really disheartening. Like we've seen her passive aggressiveness when it comes to Pete, such as not buying carrot cake and buying strawberry cake. We've seen that. And I think that's just wrong. The guy has a thing with texture. He's not gonna like strawberry cake. Don't buy him strawberry cake when you know he would like carrot cake. And then I think also the whole cheese thing. I can get it. I get it that maybe once in a while they put cheese on his burger because he doesn't like cheese. But if it keeps happening all the time, that's because you're the one who keeps ordering it with cheese. And then you give it to him. And that's just, the passive aggressiveness once again of doing certain dirty maneuvers. And it's wrong.
I think she does stuff like that on purpose. I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see her doing that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, we've seen it all the time that she's done it, but it's these subtle things that people will do, and
Yeah,
it's just not cool.
yeah, I don't like when people do stuff like that. I think it's like borderline sociopathic. I don't understand. That's just mean.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought she'd be home already.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she'd be. I thought she was miserable over there. Like, it's just so hot for her, and I wouldn't want to go from Canada to Kuwait. It's way too much of a weather difference.
True. A lot of people do. She's a bully, plain and simple. Yeah. I mean, I wish she would do right by Pete's. At least do right by your friend that's stuck with you, that you've done many things to, that's helped her out, that's stuck by her even to the nastiest of times. Mary says, Monty, today she was trying to rain on Pete's parade, saying the cats miss her and look sad. Yeah, sure they do.
Yeah, I saw some people in the chat saying that they came from Chantal's um, stream just to come to Pete's because they got bored.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was funny. But I hope he does like continue to do what he's doing, and I won't be able to like watch him at all if he goes back to just being stagnant, and I won't be able to support that if he just. I mean, I'll watch you react to him, which is what I do anyway. But I won't be able to just to go over there and see how he's doing because it'd be upsetting to see him go back to
Mm-hmm.
codependency and like to see him succeed. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, we shall see. Well, remember, he's the type of guy that doesn't answer the door if he doesn't know who's at the door. So if you're knocking and pounding, he just won't answer. Maybe he'll steal her mods. Well, hasn't he stolen her mods? The trio were mods before. Yeah, Ashley Lambeau, Plain Cheeseburger, Sova King were mods when she had mods. But now her only mod now is Salah. So there you have it.
I'm sure he'll be the only mod as long as they're together.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah, you can tell he's wanting control all that and the money, I'm sure, and
Mm-hmm.
they can buy his super dry.
Very true. Sunny Business says, Monty, that's me. When unwanted family is knocking, we go low, walk in, and are quiet. Y'all can't come in, go home. I see. He is making her take out a lot of stuff down. Why? Oh, he's making her take a lot of stuff down. Yeah, well, I guess that's just him, like the whole oil field thing. Remember the kiss in public and then the video got taken down? What else? And then now it's the whole oil fields. At least she's editing it. So there's that.
I thought she put up a few more because I thought she privatized some of them and then some of them came back, but I guess maybe she was like rebelling or something, or maybe I just heard wrong, but I thought she unprivatized a few that she took down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But I don't know when. When do you think she's gonna come home?
Um. She. I say she's gonna come home whenever she's good and ready, and that means maybe if she has a fight. A fight. I think a fight with Salah that is not easily reconciled, is gonna be a deciding factor when she goes home. And I think at any time that's going to be the deciding factor to when she gets a ticket, because yeah, we all thought, did say at the end of the month she'd be home, and now she changed her mind. Chris Lass says someone said oil field is illegal to film. Is that true? Yeah, it is. It's illegal to film. That's why she took it out. Yeah, I figured she'd be home this week.
Oh, me too. I thought the next video we were gonna see, she was gonna be like with Peetz or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, you know what? Anything can happen, because like how she just got up and left, and then all of a sudden she was taking pictures from the airplane window of Qatar. She could easily, of the Pearl of Qatar, she could easily be in Ottawa at any time. Yeah, exactly, Polly. So in other words, once she shows her true colors to Salah, she'll be on her way back home. But I think he does know her true colors. I think it's just a matter of how much he can tolerate, and if they start to butt heads and clash, because then fights happen, right? And when fights happen, they can get really nasty.
oh yeah, she won't be able to be around him. Like she'll get so mad. So it seems like happens with her. Like
Mm-hmm.
um, she'll go on some kind of rant. Like I think that gets her in trouble too. Like I wouldn't. I would be really upset if somebody like went on a live stream with like thousands of people just like talking about me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I, I wouldn't want to be around them.
So Polly says, in that small place, I would get irritated with anyone. Yeah, you could or would get irritated. You just gotta have the right composure or lack thereof. Then things can blow up. So, what do you think she said he needed to have done for her? Do you think it was breaking down the boxes? Do you think it was telling the the management company that they can't pay the rent or would have trouble paying the rent for December? Or do you think it's something else? Maybe starting her car. What do you think, Jack?
He said he started the car.
What, he said that today?
Yeah, he said he. I was surprised at
And he
that.
actually started?
Yeah, it started. He said it like started right up, and I was like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy crap. I thought
I
it would have been dead.
me too. Like how cold it is there. Like just
Yeah.
sitting there, you know.
Plus the bad battery, plus literally a month. Holy crap, that is some battery that she has there.
And then people were asking him if he drove the car around. He was like, no.
He can't drive.
I know, like he doesn't. He doesn't. I don't know if he. I don't know if he has a license or not. But
He doesn't. He doesn't have a license. He had a learner's and he never graduated his license and he let it lapse.
yeah, that's what I thought. He didn't have a license. But yeah, I don't think he wants to ever drive. Rather, well, they don't really want to walk to the store either. Yeah, I couldn't believe that car started.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was I thought it was gonna be like a big problem between them, but I guess it could be lying, but I don't know how much if Pete's lies or not. But
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know all that much about the girl verse. But I'm learning.
Yeah, yeah, we all learning. There's new people coming in all the time. But yeah, I mean, Pete's. A lot of people, like I said, are rooting for Pete's. I guess I can root for Pete's, but the two, the two people I'm truly rooting for. Do you know who they are, Jack?
The kitties.
Yes. How did you guess that? Man, you can read my mind, can't you? Yeah, I
Yeah.
was thinking, yeah, the two cats. I don't
Oh
really give a
yeah.
shit about Chantel. Chantel has a say in her life and she has really screwed it up. Pete's has a say in his life. I can totally understand the position he's in, but he's a human being. He made the choice not to continue with his license. He made the choice to have his license lapse. He made the choice to have Chantel pay for all of the rent when he could have easily gotten a job. Yeah, a lot of us don't like our jobs piece, but we still do it. Like Sam and BBJ don't have a choice, and Timbit didn't have a choice to be locked in the room. Like they could have gotten the vaccine for feline leukemia, and they didn't.
Oh,
And poor Timbit was in a room with Pete's all the time because of that situation, and that wasn't right. And now Sam and BBJ were kept unbrushed. Now at least he's brushing both of them here and there, but still, those cats need to be groomed properly, and those cats need to be properly taken care of.
exactly. Because they're innocent. They need to be taken care of and not be fed. Treats all the time. I've never seen him feed them like real food, so I'm not sure. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's always a temptation. But I'm definitely rooting for the cats too. Like they're really good kitties.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly, Jamie. You brush your cat daily. Exactly. My cat loves it. Well, Martha loves it. Lola, she likes getting brushed whenever she feels like it. So yeah, you gotta take care of your animals, is what I gotta say.
Yeah, my kitty Millie. She doesn't like. She likes being brushed whenever like she feels like it too. She don't. She don't really. You know. She doesn't love the brush or anything, but
But you do it right because you care for your animal, your
uh,
animals. Yeah. So yeah, I care for my girls. My girls get the good stuff in life, and I brush them regularly. I make sure that I even assign playtime. So even though I might be busy during the day, if Lola wants to take a few minutes with me and have me pet her, then that's what I'll do because there could always be later, but later you might be busy or later never comes because you're just taking time for yourself. I just take time out of my day to make sure that my cats are okay.
I do the same thing. I'm always petting Millie. She's more like a dog. Like
Hmm.
she'll come and like rub all over me, and I'm like, she just wants like so much love all the time.
Hmm.
But she seems happy, and your kitties seem happy.
Yeah, of course they're happy. They have many areas to lounge. They have their own sleeping areas as well. They're well fed. They're well taken care of. Yeah, so I do my best as a cat dad for my girls. But yeah, with Foodie, I don't know why she was up so late at night, but it seems to be like the normal for her. Maybe she hasn't adjusted, or maybe she just doesn't care, or maybe what she's been doing is maybe getting up early or earlier, and then she'll sleep during the day and then get up again, and maybe she can't sleep. Who knows why she's always up like 1, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, she's probably still not comfortable like, being in that little place.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Maybe she isn't.
Did it ever show if she had a bed or not? Or like,
Take care, Polly. Have a good one. Well, people are saying that her bed is the couch, which a lot of people are now saying is a futon, and that's where she really sleeps.
oh, okay.
Which I mean, okay, if she wants to do that for an entire month, then fine by me. Like I said, she's an adult. She can make her decisions to either stay or leave. Ah, that's sweet, Deb R. That's a lot of money, but you know your cats are your family, so it's totally worth it.
Oh, MacGyver is a cute name.
It is. But yeah, we shall see what else comes from Foodie Beauty and all the shenanigans in her life. I'm sure the Salah and Chantel channel will need another video really soon. The video she put out is like a day and a half old, so I'm sure there's going to be another one really soon. Maybe they're planning one something for tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah, what can I say about that? Chantal is once again an adult in Kuwait with her quote unquote hubby, and I'm sure. I wonder if she's actually gonna explain the whole blurred license plate thing. Because how are you gonna explain that away?
I think if people bug her enough, maybe she will. But
Mm-hmm.
that is weird, though.
Right? Right. Mary's like, should I stay or should I go? Well, I remember that song. I like that song. But hey, I think if people bug her enough, maybe she'll spill some beans or make up some story. Who knows?
Yeah, she'll at least make something up.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. She probably will. But you know what I will do?
What is that?
I will go to my bed and continue this tomorrow. What time is it where you are, Jack?
It is 12:35.
Okay, so you're just like 1 hour behind me.
Yeah,
So you're central. Okay. All right,
yeah.
not bad. Well, you know what, then, Jack? As usual, like the first time, I appreciate having your time and your input on this situation. I really appreciate you and everybody else, like Mouse Toes, Megan, Mary, Edna Online was on panel here and there as well. So I appreciate all you lovely people coming in here and listening to us talk about this situation and what we think, coupled with facts and everything else. So I really appreciate all of this. Smash that like button, subscribe if you like my content on this channel and my other channels. And thank you once again, Jack.
I appreciate you too, and thank you for having me on. And I'm glad I got to talk to you. And
Yeah,
thank
for sure. Thanks again. So yes, people, I'm still trying to make do this at least once every other day. I do have a cooking video that I did. I had some uh, mixed vegetables plus other things. So if you want to check out my video on my Monty Does Stuff channel, what I've done is instead of doing live stream after live stream, it seems everybody is live streaming these days, and you only have so many hours. Even with me, where I try my best to listen to as much as I can, even when with work and everything else, it's actually pretty hard. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that my cooking videos of my meals are videos, a couple minutes long, so at least you can check out what I'm cooking. And then every once in a while, I do a live stream here and there, or whenever it's possible. I think that's the best route to go with this because, like I've said, a lot of people are live streaming and it's really hard to keep up. Sometimes you got to pick and choose who you watch versus who you don't. So I totally get it. So thanks once again, everybody. Smash that like button. If you like 90 Day Fiance content, then check out my Monty Talks channel where I talk about 90 Day Fiance, of course. After talking about 90 Day Fiance, I will be getting into other things. But thank you so much, everybody. See you around. Thank you again, Jack.
All
Have a
right.
good one.
Thank you. You too.
Take care.
You too.
Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody. Make sure you smash that like button. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.